Good morning and happy, wonderful Saturday to you. And on this day, I wish for you moments of peace, ease, and well being for your different kind of happy. Continuing on with our smile of equanimity today, I want to shed light on a myth about enlightenment. There seems to be a general misconception that when I am enlightened, then I won't, somehow I transcend my humanness. And of course, I am not fully enlightened, so my opinion may change when I'm there. But if I were to make a hypothesis, if I may, about enlightenment, I will say that you do not transcend your humanness. For example, it is said that the Buddha was enlightened, but if I were to have the Buddha stand in Warrior 1, a yoga pose, for 5 minutes or even less, he will feel the stretch in his psoas muscles. He may feel the burn in his thigh. He may feel the shaking of his arms to have his arms extended overhead for a while. And his breathing may be labored, and so he may have to engage even more to steady his breath. So just because he's enlightened doesn't mean he does not feel the experience that's moving through him in the moment. Another example would be if I were to pinch him, he would feel the pain of the pinch. If I were to splash him with water, he would feel the wetness. If he were to not eat for 48 hours, he would feel the pangs of hunger. So enlightenment doesn't mean that I don't feel the things that I feel as a human. The difference is with the Buddha and with us is if he were to have not eaten for 48 hours and he feels hunger, he can smile to his hunger and notice that it's there, but doesn't become attached or involved with any stories regarding his hunger. It doesn't have to mean that he's a bad person. It doesn't have to mean that there is something wrong with the people in his community. It does not have to be about the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. It is simply there is awareness of hunger pangs. Now, the next day, he may go on his alms round a little longer to increase his chance for getting food, maybe to take care of his hunger. Just like when we experience whatever it is we experience, we have an opportunity to choose something that will take care of our needs, our circumstances, to improve what it is that we're in. So that smile of equanimity becomes really important to help me disengage from whatever this thing is, this sadness, this hunger, this frustration, this disappointment, and drops me back in the state of awareness that sees that there is this, but doesn't have to get hooked by whatever this is. So it is as if the awareness sees what is there and smiles to it and gives it complete permission to be there without any need to control, to manage, to manipulate, to figure out, which is where a lot of our energy gets wasted unnecessarily because I identified with the sadness. Somehow I have to fix the sadness in order to be a better me. Well, in the Bible, it says that you are already that Christ consciousness, that witness awareness, whatever the term is that you want to describe that. And as that, there is this human experience. Most definitely, there is this human experience. I don't think any one of us can avoid being a human. We can try, we can suppress, we can numb, we can divert our attention to other things, distractions, but in the end, it's going to come back up. And that's why mindfulness practice is so beneficial and so powerful. It doesn't ask that we run away or to suppress or to avoid. It simply asks us to be aware of what is there in the moment, and with a smile of equanimity, allow it to be, knowing that I am not this thing. I am already that. So for your mindfulness moment practice today, when something difficult comes up and you want to be hooked in, pulled in, and identify with that thing that is happening in the moment, give yourself permission to enjoy a deep breath, to let the hook go, to step back as that, smile to this event, this situation, this feeling with your smile of equanimity, and allow it to be. And notice if you feel a shift in how you relate to the situation, a shift in your energy level, a shift in the state of your mind. Go forth, explore, experiment, and experience with love for yourself, laughter for life, and a lightness of spirit because you are already that. Like our videos, please like them. Again, leave comments, suggestions, or questions in the box below, and I'd be happy to answer your comments, suggestions, and questions. And as always, share these videos on because there's someone who probably needs to hear this very powerful message so that they can embrace their humanity, knowing that they are already that. Thank you so much for watching, and namaste.